As Tanzanians are gearing up for crucial presidential and legislative elections in October, opposition parties are stepping up efforts to unseat the incumbent and long-standing ruling party, despite polls indicating a strong lead for President Kikwete and his party. Campaigning for the October polls is in full swing in Tanzania, and candidates are pulling out all the stops for votes. Various polls show President Kikwete a heavy favorite with voters, but not with the same huge margin of 2005, where he clinched more than 80% of the votes. At a recent re-election campaign launch, President Kikwete assured supporters he deserves a second term.
Napata faraja, naona fahari.
I'm very happy and I'm very proud to say that we have made tremendous achievement in our implementation of our 2005 policy. Almost everything we had promised you, we have fulfilled very well.
I've claimed that the third world does exist.
Since independence, the country of more than 40 million people has stuck with the party of founding President Julius Nyerere. The country's various opposition parties have not fared well in elections, always trailing way behind the ruling Chama cha Mapinduzi party. But with Mr. Kikwete and his party drowning in allegations of corruption and embezzlement, bad governance and inappropriate use of donor funds, some are hoping for a turnaround. Among them is anti-graft advocate and former CCM member Wilbrod Slaa, who in 2007 published a list of prominent Tanzanians embroiled in corruption deals. As the presidential candidate for the Chama cha Demokrasia na Maendeleo, or Chadema party, he's also calling for an end to dependency on foreign assistance, which accounted for 33% of the country's 2009-2010 budget.
You don't need foreign currencies. You don't need aid from the donors. I want to assure you that my government, within the first 100 days, will bring all the national treasures and bring respect to Tanzania and put it back on the map.
Past efforts by opposition groups to form a united front against CCM by fielding a single candidate have been thwarted by divisions. National chairman and presidential candidate for the Civic United Front, Ibrahim Lipumba, is making his third bid for the presidency with calls for change through unity.
We need to get serious people from all political parties, and even those who don't have political parties, and form the government of national unity in order to supervise and get the constitution with the true democracy.
Mr. Kikwete dissolved parliament last month ahead of elections and, in response to critics, pledged to continue with economic reforms and tackle corruption. Also at his re-election campaign launch, Mr. Kikwete pledged political reconciliation in the volatile semi-autonomous Zanzibar archipelago, which he has described as the Achilles heel of an otherwise peaceful country. Zanzibar's President Amani Karume attended the campaign launch.
Our country is at peace. Our country has tranquility.
Now, Zanzibar held a referendum in July on whether to change its constitution to allow rival parties to form coalition governments in a bid to end decades of bitter party politics.